The problem is you got a huge spectrum that goes from all the geeks and nerds in Silicon Valley who avoid the labels and go to Montessori schools. At the other end of the spectrum, you've got somebody that remains nonverbal and cannot dress themselves. And with the diagnostic changes in 2013 that call this huge spectrum autism and merged it all together, I think it's been a pretty bad disaster. You know, if you've got a little kid who's not talking, I can say 20 hours a week, one-on-one, ABA or some other early intervention program. I can give you a canned answer. But once they get older, the services and education they need is so much more variable. Now, the big problem I'm seeing with the fully verbal kids is they're getting over-coddled. I'm seeing kids at autism conferences, fully verbal, they do not know how to shake hands. Nobody's taught them how to shake hands. See, being brought up in the 50s with a 1950s way of structured teaching of manners, that really benefited some of the geeks and nerds. Because I think of kids I went to college with that I know are on the spectrum, and they have jobs, they own businesses. Also, I work in the cattle industry, and I go over to the cattle industry, a meatpacking plant, and there's a metal fabrication guy that would be labeled on the spectrum today. He owns a metal fabrication company. This really bothers me because I'm also seeing some of these kids, especially the fully verbal ones, get totally hung up on their autism.
On the label.
On the label. And I'm a visual thinker, so I don't see the label. I go, okay, how much speech has he got? Is he good at math? Is he good at reading? What's he good at doing?